Many of us are drawn to big, ambitious goals. We want to transform our health overnight. But lasting change rarely happens that way. It is the product of small, consistent actions that compound over time. The 10,000-step challenge is a perfect example of this principle. It is not an extreme fitness regimen. It is a simple, measurable, and achievable daily target. The number itself provides a clear benchmark for what it means to be more active. It reframes movement not as a scheduled workout, but as a continuous part of your day. This is where true transformation begins. The plan for the next 7 days is straightforward. We will walk 10,000 steps each day and observe the results. This is an exercise in what I call proof by progress. Instead of just believing that walking is good for you, you will gather your own evidence. You will become your own scientist, with your body as the laboratory. Each day, you will collect data, not just numbers on a screen, but the tangible feelings of more energy, a clearer mind, a better night's sleep. The first day of any new habit is often the most difficult. Your body, accustomed to its previous state of rest, is suddenly asked to do more. Today, the 10,000 steps feel less like a gentle stroll and more like a significant undertaking. You might find yourself constantly checking your step counter, surprised by how slowly the number climbs. The distance, which is roughly 5 miles or 8 kilometers for most people, seems vast. This initial resistance is normal. It is the friction of change. Your primary goal today is not to walk with perfect form or at a record pace. It is simply to hit the number. Just show up. Physically, your body is waking up. Your leg muscles may feel a noticeable strain by the evening. Calves, thighs. This is not the deep soreness of a heavy workout, but a gentle reminder that they have been put to work. You will likely feel more thirsty than usual, as your body uses water to help fuel your muscles and regulate your temperature. You did it. On the second day, you wake up and your legs might feel a little stiff. This is the echo of yesterday's effort. Some people might worry that this is a sign to stop, but it is actually a signal that your muscles are in the process of repair and growth. This is called delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS. In this mild form, it is a positive indicator. The key is to move again. A short, gentle walk in the morning can be one of the best ways to alleviate this stiffness. Walking, especially at a brisk pace, encourages the release of endorphins. Endorphins are often called the brain's feel-good chemicals. They act as natural mood elevators and as mild pain relievers. You might find yourself feeling less irritable or more patient. You may also notice a change in your sleep patterns tonight. This can lead to a deeper, more restorative sleep. You might fall asleep faster than usual or wake up feeling more refreshed. By the third day, your body's internal systems are beginning to adapt in more profound ways. While the changes are still small, they are significant. Your cardiovascular system, your heart, your lungs, your blood vessels, is starting to become more efficient. When you walk, your heart muscle has to pump harder to deliver oxygen-rich blood to your working muscles. Just like any other muscle, the heart gets stronger with consistent exercise. That hill that left you breathless on day 1 might feel just a little bit easier today. Your lungs are also learning to work more effectively. You are training your respiratory system to take in more oxygen and transfer it to your bloodstream more efficiently. You might notice that your breathing rate becomes more controlled and less labored. Another subtle but important metric to notice is your resting heart rate. After just a few days of walking, you might see this number drop by a beat or two. Better circulation helps not just muscles, but your entire body, including healthier skin and organ function. You are now entering the phase of adaptation. On day 4, something interesting often happens. A noticeable shift in energy levels. While the first few days may have left you feeling tired, you might now experience a new sense of vitality. But the body is an adaptive system. By consistently demanding more from it, you trigger it to produce more energy. Regular walking improves how your cells use oxygen, leading to more efficient energy production. This translates into feeling more awake and alert throughout the day, not just during your walks. Walking increases blood flow to the brain, enhancing focus, memory, and creativity. A short walk is the perfect antidote to a mental block or a period of stress. It provides a change of scenery, a mental reset, so you return with a clearer perspective. By now, you are likely finding your rhythm. The 10,000 steps no longer feel foreign. The habit starts to feel more automatic and less like a chore. You might even start to enjoy the process, the air, the rhythm, the time to think. Consistency is beginning to pay visible and invisible dividends. As you approach the end of the week, the physical evidence of your efforts may start to become more apparent. On day 5, you might notice subtle changes. This is typically not due to significant fat loss. That takes much longer. Instead, it's often a reduction in water retention and bloating. The result can be a slightly less puffy appearance, particularly around your midsection and face. Your appetite may also be stabilizing by this point. Regular exercise can help regulate appetite hormones like ghrelin and leptin. Hunger cues are more predictable, and you're less prone to cravings. It's tangible proof your daily actions are creating a real, physical change. This non-scale victory can be far more powerful. These small physical signs are powerful pieces of evidence in your proof by progress experiment. Each day of consistent walking is a vote for the person you want to become. And today, you're starting to see those votes take shape. On day 6, your focus shifts to the growing strength and resilience of your body. The mild soreness earlier in the week has likely subsided. Your muscles have gone through a cycle of stress and repair, and they are now stronger for it. Walking regularly engages your legs, glutes, and core. Activities like stairs or carrying groceries may feel noticeably easier. Recovery is not passive, it's an active component of getting stronger. Get adequate sleep, stay hydrated, and feed your body well. Gentle stretching and foam rolling release tension and improve flexibility. Muscle memory is setting in, not just in your legs, but in your habits. You think less about having to walk, and more about when you will walk. If you feel persistent or sharp pain, listen to your body. Normal tiredness is different from injury signals. Consider better shoes, softer surfaces, or a temporary reduction in steps. Sustainable practice respects your limits. On the 7th and final day, take a moment to look back and appreciate the full scope of the changes. The 10,000 steps now likely feel like a normal part of your day. You navigated the initial resistance and built a consistent routine. Today, the walk may feel less like a task and more like a reward, a moment of peace, and a source of energy. Your sleep quality is likely improved. You fall asleep more quickly and wake genuinely rested. Your mood is more stable and positive. Your energy is higher and more consistent. These benefits are interconnected. An upward spiral you initiated. Compare how you feel now to 1 week ago. Acknowledge the small victories. As you complete your final 10,000 steps, you stand at a crossroads. This was an experiment. It doesn't have to end. You have built momentum and a system that works. The identity of an active person feels real. The question is no longer, can I do this, but how will I continue? The week is not a finish line. It's the starting block for the next phase. The completion of your 7-day, 10,000-step journey is a significant achievement. You have successfully installed a new habit and collected personal evidence of its benefits. You have likely experienced improvements in energy, mood, and sleep. You may notice small physical changes and a newfound resilience. The most important takeaway is that a simple system, applied consistently, yields results. Avoid the all-or-nothing trap. You do not need 10,000 every day forever. The goal is a sustainable system of movement. If 10,000 feels right, continue. If not, adjust. Perhaps 8,000 is your sweet spot. Make regular movement a non-negotiable part of your identity. Optimize your system with small upgrades. Add brisk intervals or choose a hillier route for strength. Stack habits, learn with a podcast, or practice mindful walking. Let the walk be a foundation for other positives. You don't need a gym, just a good pair of shoes, a clear goal, and the discipline to show up. Don't break the chain. Keep showing up, one step at a time.